Hello everyone, I'm Jimmy Conrad and welcome to FIFA Global Series Extra. And on this week's edition of The Buzz, we're going to start with some well-deserved praise of Nicholas Rasik, or as he's known now as NR7. Now if you follow Rasik on Twitter, you would know that prior to the FUT Champions Cup Stage 2 in Bucharest less than 2 weeks ago, he was on the grind, going 30-0 on a Friday in Weekend League, and then hitting a 2400 skill rating in division rivals on the following day. And guess what? This grind paid off. After going 3-2 in the Swiss stage in the second major of the season, where he lost to some amazing players like MS Asari and Lyrics, he came back strong on days 2 and 3 to go unbeaten in the competition by beating Tex for the second time in the tournament and taking his revenge on Dasari as well. And then in the cross-console final, he managed to beat the only unbeaten player in the tournament up until that point, Clash Crazy, to finally win his first major trophy, after previously being so close in 3 console finals before, twice in FIFA 18, losing to Tex and Dasari respectively, and once in FIFA 19 to Dolan Mike, so it's nice to see him get rewarded for his dedication and consistency. However, he did just list his Mbappe on foot for a minimum price, so it's safe to say that Rasik should stick more to playing rather than trading. And now I've got some great news, everyone. The eClub World Cup is back. That's right, the most prestigious 2v2 competition in the FIFA calendar is back this year, but it's going to be with a slightly different qualifying format. In each region, teams will get separated into pillars and then into groups, where teams will face each other in a round robin every game week. After the end of every game week, teams from each division will get promoted and or relegated based on how they perform, which for me adds some fun to the festivities because who doesn't want a little promotion and relegation in their life? Also, there are a total of 5 game weeks, and the goal for every team is to be in the top 3 of the respective pillars in Europe and the top 2 in every other region around the world in order to qualify for the eClub World Cup. And then by the end of December, we will know the 32 teams that will be competing in this event. So best of luck to everyone that's participating. Also, and you're gonna love this, it's a brand new Eleague alert. And this week's newest addition to the competitive FIFA calendar is the Ukrainian Eleague. Yes, that's right. The 8 best players in Ukraine will be competing against each other for 250 Global Series points and some cold, hard cash. The tournament itself will be called the UPL Cyber Cup 2019, and it's going to take place this week on December 7th in Kiev. Now, the favorite in the competition must be the veteran in the FIFA scene, Rasik, and he'll be representing his hometown under the colors of FC Kaparti. But of course, there'll be some other quality players there too, so nothing is guaranteed to Rasik. Also, if you want to watch it all go down, it's going to kick off at 8 a.m. GMT, 10 a.m. Kiev time, again on December 7th on their designated channels on Twitch and YouTube, so you should check it out. Now, if you remember, last time out when I was doing this very show from Bucharest, we introduced the new season of the Eredivisie on The Buzz. So naturally this week, we're going back to the Netherlands to show you what might be one of the best comebacks in competitive FIFA so far this year, which might prompt you to ask, what is so impressive about a comeback on FIFA? Well, if you follow the competitive scene, you would know that the professional players on this year's game are very good on holding on to leads. However, Nick Denhamer doesn't care about your game or your experience because he just scores goals. In Week 7 of this E-Dutch League, Nick's Groningen faced Heerenveen, and after the first leg where his teammate Levy managed to secure a 1-1 draw, Nick found himself 3-1 down in the 78th minute, but somehow, some way, he managed to bounce back and tie the game in the space of 5 in-game minutes. But does Nick play for the draw? Of course he doesn't. He managed to steal the ball deep in extra time to create the last chance of the match, and with extreme composure, he managed to secure all 3 points for his team, and look what it meant to him and Levy. The scenes! And finally, we got even more news from the Eredivisie, as this week was a little more special than usual, as the first De Klassieker of the season took place, or as we call it around here, the E-Klassieker, the Ajax versus Feyenoord derby. Now, Ajax is represented by the one and only Danny on the Xbox, winner of the first 2 seasons of the Eredivisie, and Paps on the PS4, a player who's qualified for the first 2 majors of the year and who's in very good form. Well, Feyenoord has Jimmy, who just like his PS4 opponent, has also qualified for the first 2 FUT Champion Cups this year, and his teammate Ryan is now playing for his favorite club on the Xbox after having spent 9 years in their youth academy, which is pretty cool. And despite being a man down for the last 20 minutes, Danny managed to hold out a 1-0 lead on the Xbox side, which made things somewhat easier for Paps, who's known to play very well when defending leads. And after a goalless first half, Paps managed to score 2 goals in quick succession, which led to a final score of 3-1 to Ajax. So we'll see if they can keep up this level and win the Eredivisie yet again. And all right, everyone, that is a wrap for The Buzz, but thank you for watching as always, and we'll see you next week. Later.